You know,
Harland is he says I mean, he is the king of random shit.
Oh yeah.
There's only one Harland Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, sir, have you ever made love to a Dairy Queen Blizzard on a hot Saturday night? No. Well, you're not living, or you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just says these random things.
Ma'am, if you could look away, I'm doing a show, please.
Yeah.
Sir, I don't like your fucking eyes. Can you go to sleep?
I don't like your eyes. Did he ever say that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like your eyes.
Dude, I
Can you go
opened
to
for him
sleep?
for about a year and a half, and I just saw him just do some like phenomenal shit, man. That was like next level. And it just made me go, oh, I want to do that. I want to get good. And he was just like, you got to listen. You got to trust to build a moment, gather some info, and then just about doing it, getting reps of like trusting yourself to think of the funny thing and then say it, and then not, you know what I'm saying? Because when I would first start doing crowd work, I wouldn't listen. So I'd be, you know, talking like this, and then like, oh, where you from? Or what, you know, how long have you guys been together? And then I'd be like, shit, 20 seconds went by and there were no laughs. I'm thinking that, not listening to what they're just saying. So then they stop talking, and I'm like, yeah, you guys look like you're not going to make it. You know, you just say something to panic to fill in the time.
Right.
And then you're like, and everyone's like, all right, fuck, that was weird.
So you learn. Have you ever?
Gotta sit in the silence.
How long did you bomb? How many times have you bombed? I mean, how many times have you rose and bombed? Come on, in your life, how many?
Nice.
A lot.
Oh yeah, getting going. I mean, look, I did plays, you know, all through high school and college, so I was always comfy on stage, and that's just the writing. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. Once you're getting up there, you go, and the sets are 6, 7, 8 minutes. You're like, I can get laughs throughout this, but yeah, am I going to crush for 8 minutes? No, that takes a minute to be fucking great. But then I went and did this random comedy festival in Calgary somehow, like when I was 3 years in. And I remember having like a string of good shows, and I was like, all right, fuck, here we go. And then getting a little too ahead of myself, and then coming back to LA and being like, oh no, that was just out there. And like, for whatever reason, like that was.
Then translate.
Yeah. And, but that you get better. I always say too, it's like, you know, you always want to get off stage with a positive and a negative. I immediately try to not beat myself up over it, which I, you know, do a lot. But I drove, all right, what was great here? That was cool. And then what's something to work on? Not even like good and bad, but what's something to work on? My fiance always gives me shit about that, because I'll literally get home and go, oh man, I should have said that in that moment for that joke. Or when this crowd work thing happened, I was like, should have said that when he said that.
And she's like, the moment's over. It's done.
Yeah.
You did it.
She's like,
great.
Stop doing that. I go, no, I'm not upset or beating myself up. This is how I also like get like
process
reviewing the game tape. You know what I'm saying? But it's I see it because I record my sets, and sometimes I listen and sometimes I don't. But if I can immediately just, you know, I have a weird way to, if I'm saying that, I'm like, oh, I could have said that. Okay, cool. I can like somehow pocket that for the next time.